What's going on YouTube? azneyeswhitedragon. We're doing another deck profile. This is going to be Dhero 0 Monarch Touguide Quickdraw. Now this deck is super fun to play and it's got so many options, and we'll go ahead and get started and I'll explain some of the cards as I go along. So we got Blackluster. This card, it's pretty self-explanatory. It does a lot of good effects, and removing from play face down cards is quite amazing. And then we got Double Caius to wreck their cookies. And then we got Dark Armed, and Dark Armed is pretty good because Lightsworn pretty much wants to get out JD. If you just get rid of JD and just push for game, usually you can take it unless they have you know, that Gores. Pretty much you can game Lightsworn pretty fast in this deck because you can make pushes really fast. And then we got Diamond Dude. Diamond Dude just kind of works well with Stratos to search it out. Plus it's a D hero, plus it's a Dark. Plus we're running 18 spells, although 15 are only the ones you'll be able to activate because Diamond Dude cannot activate quick plays. So MST not going to be viable for Diamond Dude. But then we got Double Malicious. Malicious works well with Stratos, plus it's a Dark. Opens up plays when you have Treeborn Frog, you know, because you don't have any back row, obviously. Then you can summon Valor, go into Formula, then Synchro, again with Malicious to make an 8, or you can just go straight for Black Rose and special summon Envoy, special summon Dark Arm, maybe even get an Absolute Zero just to wreck their cookies even more. But I like Malicious, even though sometimes drawing into 2 can happen. But we got 3 Valor, so 3 Valor works well because there's no back row, and as also is a Light, which works with, you know, Envoy. And then we got Double Quickdraw. Now I really like this card. It's pretty darn good. It opens up a lot of plays with Drill Warrior. Drill Warrior able to cycle those Envoys, pretty darn good. And if you can cycle maybe Dark Arm, maybe cycle Gores. Quickdraw is just really good to get out Drill Warrior and just cycle some of those cards that are quite good. And then we got 1 Sangan just to search out Valor basically, or Swap Frog, or Diamond Dude, or Malicious. Just has a lot of, you know, potential. Plus it's Dark. I like it. Works with Touguide too. And Swap Frog just to send Treeborn, or just to send another one of Swap Frog so you can have more waters to use your Miracle Fusions with. Pretty good. Plus you can return some cards. Sometimes you can, you know, Caius with the same Caius multiple times. Pretty good. And then we got 3 Touguides. Now Touguide gets out Sangan basically. Also works really well in this deck to get Leviair, because when you activate Leviair and let's say your Stratos is removed because you use Miracle Fusion, and then you special summon Stratos again with Leviair's effect, then you get Stratos' effect again, and then you can search out even more. So pretty darn good. And then 2 Treeborn Frog. I like to run 2. You can run 1. This is kind of optional here, but I don't really like getting Trished and then losing my Frog. And it just works well because it's another card to discard with Quick Draw, and that's pretty awesome. And then got Allure of Darkness. There's enough Darks to make this work, so I like this card. This deck can cycle cards really fast because we got Dark Hole, and then we got the double D draws plus the double duality, so you can cycle cards and get a pretty good hand quite fast. And then Heavy Storm, Mind Control. Mind Control works well with 1-for-1. I do like the 1-for-1 in here just because you can take other people's monsters and then, you know, synchro with them or exceed, whatever you need to do. Pretty darn good. And then 3 Miracle Fusion just to get out those absolute zeros. I am running 3 zeros in here and 1 Shining just in case. If I actually want it, you know, I have Valor for that option. But a Miracle Fusion definitely very good because you get out Miracle Fusion against Lightsworn and you get out a 0. They're pretty much their only option is Dark Hole and Judgment Dragon, and even then, if they get out Judgment Dragon, then their Judgment Dragon dies anyways. But then they'll activate Beckoning Light and get 3 more back to their hand, and then they'll be like, wow, Lightsworn's just so good. But we got Reborn, and then triple MST because you run no back row, and there's no point of like really setting anything, so MST just good just to make those pushes. And then 1-for-1 just works with Valor, and it works with Treeborn if you need to. And then we got Double Duality, and then Rhoda Stratos, Rhoda Diamond Dude. Pretty darn good. I like this card. It just helps you cycle cards really fast. And then just Smashing Ground, just because someone gets out Christia, I really have a problem. As most decks will have a problem when Christia comes out anyways. But it's just, I like it. It's good tech. Sometimes you can just push for game really fast. Just throw down a Smashing, get out a 0, special summon Envoy, Dark Arm, and then it works pretty well. And then for extra deck, we got 3 Absolute Zeros. 1 Shining, 1 Catastor, Bryanak, double Drill Warrior, 1 Formula, 1 Scrap Dragon, 1 Stardust, 1 Trishula, 1 Leviair, and 2 number 17s because of Touguide. Pretty darn good card. But thanks for watching, guys. Let me know how you like this deck, or if you have any suggestions, to go ahead and put them in the comments. But thanks for watching, guys. Asian Eyes White Dragon, signing out.